Hey, what's up, everyone? It's your boy TeflonJohn coming to you courtesy of the I Am TeflonJohn brand. And today we have a very special show. We have two of my close friends here today, and we're here to talk about marriage and a whole bunch of other stuff. So I'm not going to spoil it too much. I'm going to let them tell you who they are.
Hello, I am Kheayla Hunt of Starting Fresh Ministries.
And I am Corry Hunt of Starting Fresh Ministries.
Yeah, so I like that name, Starting Fresh. So if you can tell me, like, what exactly is that?
So the way it came about was, I believe it was pre-pandemic or it was during the pandemic. The Lord gave me the idea or the vision for Kheayla to just go on every morning and kind of inspire people. So it went from her going on to both of us going on, and we did it every morning at 6 a.m. and just trying to encourage the people, give them that boost. And so it has come now, I guess you could say full circle to now a ministry. And so now we have a ministry, Starting Fresh Ministries.
Okay. So Kheayla, tell me how was it when he gave you that idea? Were you like wanting to go in front of the camera and be out, or?
Absolutely not. I did not. I'm more of a behind the scenes type person. So when he first introduced that vision, I was a little hesitant. However, when he said God gave him that vision, I felt as though that was something I couldn't run from.
Yeah. So you trusted him.
I trusted him.
Gotcha. Okay. So tonight, so everyone knows, we're going to talk about marriage, but we're going to get to know my two friends here, so you guys can know them before we get into the subject matter. So that happened during the pandemic, where no one could really go in church. So how did you benefit from that, and what challenge did you have starting that?
So the challenge was obviously, doing it at 6 a.m. That was the challenge, getting up.
Every morning.
Doing that. And I think the benefit was just being able to impact people. People, like I said, need that push. They need that motivation. And we started off Monday, just because, everything happens over the weekend. And so Monday we can give them that boost to start the week. And then we kind of branched off from just that one day to doing it every morning at 6 a.m.
Gotcha. Okay. So Kheayla, tell me about how Corry helped push you. Like, if you weren't the one to be in front of the camera, so what, outside of trusting in the vision, like what was he doing to kind of coach you along? Because I know when I first started, I didn't like what I was seeing in front of the camera. I didn't like the way I sound, didn't like the way I looked. So I was all in that versus focusing on the content.
So everything that you just said, I felt that way. Did not like how I sounded. I think that was the biggest thing. I kind of, in the very beginning, just let him take the driver's seat until I felt more comfortable. So I would insert every once in a while, and then it just became a flow. I just, started to feel more comfortable. So it made me be more vocal.
More vocal. So how did you feel watching that growth in her, going from I'm unsure to I'm just hitting the record button and getting it?
Yeah, I mean, it was something to see, just starting from, how it originally started. Like she said, she'd kind of fall back. And then I noticed, like, over time, she was more vocal. And then I saw, like, some episodes where she took the driver's seat. Yeah, so, like, it was pretty amazing to see. And yeah.
That's cool. I mean, because I think seeing the husband and wife dynamic from a vision, right? Because you see a lot of people that fight their helpmate. You know what I mean? And I think seeing that you didn't have the pride, you wanted her to be in the forefront, and then when you wanted to be involved, she didn't have any problem. So could you explain, like, talk about that dynamic on how you guys navigated through that?
I think we just gelled over a period of time. Like like you said, no one really had that struggle of wanting to be the person out front per se, because, like, the thing is, I knew the Lord gave me that vision initially for her to be the face. So, like, it wasn't a struggle, like an ego trip or anything like that. So, over a period of time, we just kind of gelled and we had that flow. So, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So now that we got, I guess, the dynamic, because I like that. I'm believing that for my wife, for my camera. You get in front of me. But tell me a little bit about your background journeys and how that led to where we are today as far as your relationship.
can go first.
Okay. Background as far as like, so I'll just say I did not grow up in church. Um, so this journey has been a wild ride, but it has been a very blessed ride. I feel like my relationship with Christ, as it has strengthened over the years, um, has allowed the ministry piece to flow,
Got you. Okay.
if that
Well,
makes sense.
yeah, 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 it does. So what about you, Corey? How did we go from where you were to great relationship with God, great relationship with your wife?
Yeah, I would say so I did grow up in church. I wasn't always on the path, like some of us get off the path.
Mm-hmm.
But I think once I became serious about my relationship with God, I think that's when things like started changing. Because it's one thing to profess to be a disciple of Christ or
Mm-hmm.
a Christian, of however you want to put it. But it's another thing to like walk the walk. And I decided that I wanted to walk the walk. So with that, as far as the marriage piece is concerned, I know there are certain components that come along with that
Mm-hmm.
that I can't just say. I have to actually do.
Yeah. Yeah.
So